welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Visitor sideline, Patriot head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys got the season started on a high note, a home victory in the opener. Opposite him, the Jets' Aaron Glenn. His guys, on the other hand, weren't as fortunate in the opener, so they'll look for their first win here at home in Week 2. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by the former Missouri Tiger, their rookie quarterback.
And I can't imagine that Week 1 was anything except a whirlwind for this young man. A few bright spots in the opener, but as expected, a few rookie mistakes as well. Let's find out if he learned from them, and we'll show some progress and improvement starting here in Week 2.
Check.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
At the 23-yard line.
In motion right, that's Wilson. They'll go again with Hall. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. His defense for the Pats, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And one of the key numbers that I look at after every game, total yards allowed. They held them under 200 yards of total offense, just couldn't sustain much of anything against them. Great job showing them different looks and then attacking.
And that is incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
On fourth down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Patriots take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Got a man. It's Kayshon Boutte. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw. May. He's got Hooper on the short connection. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. The Patriots at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right in a yard. Now the rushing numbers for Stevenson from last week. 13 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
From the shotgun, it's May. Gets this complete to Butte. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
From the shotgun, May with it. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's May. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. 13 yards remaining on second down. From the gun, it's May. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, boys. Hey, what's that? 5. Crazy.
They're going on 4th down. May. Touchdown! A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Patriots take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, Your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Now a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Morrison. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Morrison. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Christian Barmore getting in there to drop him. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Ariza is on to punt here as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He was a perfect 7 of 7 on that opening drive, the 7th being the touchdown pass. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. Throwing here is May. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
To the air, May. Checking this down to Stevenson. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
We'll be singing in the shower post-game. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Offense gets set to go, and there's Ramondre Stevenson. Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you've got a talented back, give it back to him.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. DJ Jones able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. They'll throw with May. And this is incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's May. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and throw for it with May. And Diggs has it. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, ends up spilling it for a loss.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. They'll set up the screen for Hall. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Morrison. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. Now to try the field goal, here's Daniel Carlson. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. The kick by Carlson is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
New England trying to get a place on offense. And they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well.
Now they go play action with May. Hunter Henry brings it in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy in midfield. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down.
At their 49-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Got a man, Boutte. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 29-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
1st down. A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, New England.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Second and 5. He'll go underneath here to Stevenson. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's got Hooper on the out route. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage, and that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Play action, May. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Austin Hooper from 3 yards out. And the Patriots will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off by the Austin Hooper touchdown. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Oh, a heck of a move. Man. And able to get this out to the 25. And the Jets going to go on offense one last time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half as we are about to get underway. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Patriots to take over. They were winners a week ago against Buffalo, and they lead here with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Second and 10. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Third and 12. He'll drop to throw. He finds Douglas complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
16 yards. And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Looking to throw. May. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
A carry here for Trevion Henderson. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Back to throw now on first down. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
Let's punch it in. Great job. Great job. We're good. That's your man. That's your man. Crazy. Crazy.
He'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Douglas. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. From the shotgun, May with it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Douglas. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Yes, sir. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy.
They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Stephon Diggs, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Patriots take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
The extra point now for Borregales. It's good, and it's 21-10. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's finished off by the touchdown by Stephon Diggs. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. So a pretty nice throw right there from the rookie. And this, of course, is game number 2 of his NFL career. His guys did not get the win, Charles, in the opener. But what did you see from him last week?
Well, I think all things considered, he played pretty well, and I don't think I'd pin the loss on him. But there's no question, this is a learning process, and that was step 1. And he's hoping on the road to glory.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Here we go, shot. Cougar night, hop, go.
In motion right is Wilson. Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Paul on to give up the middle. It's a pickup of 6, and that is going to do it for this third quarter.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter.
Let's go now.
2nd and 4. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense?
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gomez. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. New England's offense set to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, here goes throw. Hey, what's up? Hey, let's punch it in. Great job, we're good. Crazy, crazy. 5.
To the air, May. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Crazy. Hey, here goes throw.
To throw, it's May. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Hey, what's up? Five.
Throwing here is May. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, what's up? Crazy.
Here's May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Throwing to start the drive. Morrison. It's complete to Brown, right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Morrison trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And the Pats are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right?
No.
Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, What does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now, so if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
Again, it's Henderson. Nifty move. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Trevion Henderson, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And the Jets set to take the field. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 32-yard line.
Off play action. Morrison. Got him in. It's Brown. 7 yards there and a first down.
7-yard gain. And the Jets first down. 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Morrison. Short throw to Smith. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
For Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Hall. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
That's another Jets.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Here comes 2nd down.
37-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Back to throw again. And check down, complete to Hall. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun, Morrison. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
A 6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Towards the end zone for Brown. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, what's that? Check. Crazy. Five. Crazy.
That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll check this down to Henderson out of the backfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Patriots first down. A gain of 14. First down, Patriots.
What's up?
On play action, May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, what's that?
They'll throw with May. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts.
That's good.
And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Gain of 15. And the Patriot first down.
What's that? Hey, what's up? Torpedo.
Now a handoff, Stevenson. And that should do it. He's got a first down, and the Patriots can run it out from here. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
You're on the ball. Crazy.
They'll look to throw now on first down. May looking to run. And he's got it. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
First down. First and goal, New England.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal.
Hey, what's that? Five. Crazy.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Pats are on their way to a 2-0 start. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Gets past one man. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Morrison. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
From the gun on 3rd down, Morrison. This will be caught by Brown. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So the Patriots coming out now. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation, the 4th quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock, with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
Five. Crazy.
Looking to throw, May. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Second and 1 now from the 21.
Crazy. Here the front. Ready, what's that? Five. Crazy.
They'll set up to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Five.
They're going on 4th down. May. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Patriots, it's an early road victory as they move to 2-0 now on the young season. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week